I mean, he won those 10 fucking rounds, and that's not easy to do. Anyone out there, go out, do one round in a gym with a boxer, and if you think you're a tough guy, go put on 16-ounce gloves, put your head gear on. I wouldn't even wear headgear. I think it impedes your peripheral vision. Everything is fucking just that little slip. You know, that's all you need to do is that little slip. Most people don't move their heads. So I'm thinking of guys, when you ask me that, guys that actually know how to fucking move their head and know how to fucking deliver 3 punches and keep their hands back. You know what I mean? Like, he's fighting guys that he knows, can't string 3 and 4 punches. Like, Nate Diaz needs 4 or 5 rounds to start doing that. Just like his brother was, you know what I mean? Nick was the same way. He didn't get warmed up till like the 3rd, 4th round. Like, they're so tough mentally, they will not lose, you know what I mean? And then they'll start making you look silly. They'll start going like this. They'll hit you with 50, 60% punches, right? Then they hit you with that 90 or 100. He rocked Leon Edwards in the 5th round. If that went 6 rounds, what do you think?
Between who?
Nate Edwards. Nate Diaz rocked him in the fucking at the end of the 5th round. Yeah. And he's the fucking welterweight champ in the fucking UFC right now. So I'm just saying that wasn't what did Edwards win the belt? Fucking what? 6 months later.
Yeah, but that's why I can't understand. He
was out of shape. He was out of shape, Paul. He didn't take him seriously. You got to give Jake Paul credit. He trains every single fucking day, and he's trying to get better. So I'll never say like disparaging things, like really horrible things about him. But you've heard me call him out a million times, him and his brother. I say, I'll fight these Disney kids. You could just give me a plane ticket and, I don't know, throw me like 10,000 or something. I'll fuck or 5,000 or just a couple thousand. You know what I mean? Make it worth it. So I give to my wife or give to my son for fucking this year's college. You know what I mean? They want to fight a 52-year-old guy that can actually box. You know what I mean? Because I've actually boxed in the ring.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'd like to see you.
And I'm in shape. Yeah, and I'm in shape to fight. So, yeah, I would love to get in there, bro. I swear to God, like, when you say this shit to me, every fight week, I'm like, man, I should go to Vegas and just go to like 7 different gyms and say, look, give me your best light heavyweight and heavyweight. And just let me spar with them. You know what I mean? Do you need a guy, for a couple rounds? You know what I mean? I won't even say nothing about I won't even let him see the scar on my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
I've been in like 20 fights since then. Since this was in 2003, they cut my head open. The doctors, my head didn't get cut open like that because when I fell, you know what I mean? It was just my brain was bleeding inside. They had to cut it open to stop the bleeding inside, or I would have died. So.
When's the last time you sparred?
I was in a fight like a year ago. I knocked the guy out that bumped me on the side of the fucking store. That was about a year ago, maybe 9-10 months ago. Sparring, I tried to a bunch of fucking times in the past 3, 4, 5 years. They would never let me. Everywhere I go, like, trainers know me from being sparring other guys and, being really good. Like, yeah, they always see me. They say, Bobby, we can't allow you to spar. You could do anything. You could teach. You could do whatever the fuck you want here. Obviously you're going to do what you want, but you know what I mean? We can't let you spar. What happens if you get hit the wrong way? I go, you don't understand. I've been like 20 fucking fights, like fist fights, like on the street. Like, they don't last too long. I want to go in here where it lasts long, and that guy's not trying to kill me and I'm not trying to kill them. It's just like 50, 60, 70%. I'll wear headgear. Don't worry about it. Whatever you want me to do. You know what I mean? They wouldn't allow me. They go, Robbie, what will we tell your wife if we let you spar and you died? Even though we know, what you're doing and everything. You know what I mean? Like, but they were right. They were right. If you really think about it. A fractured skull sounds horrible. You know what I mean? It sounds horrible.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ray? Can you hear me?
What is up, guys? You guys haven't been live?
My laptop.
Did I?
Hold on, we can.
We trust you to do it one time, and what happens? We give you the reins one time.
What do you say?
I could have sworn I pressed go live. I thought I had been
Lori
live.
press go live is what he said.
All right, well, just you have to recap everything you thought you told us. Redo the whole show all over again. You're good.
Intro and everything. Okay. All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye, Pulse.
Okay, take it. Oh man,
What did he say? I couldn't
they're
even
at
hear them.
they're at the baseball game. They're at
Who are they? Oh, those are the guy. Is this their show?
yeah, it's Tim and Ray.
Why didn't you introduce me? Say,
my
Ray,
bad. I'm sorry, bro. That was my fault.
Yeah, bro. You should have said this. I would have said, "Hey, I love your show, man."
No, I think what happened is, and man, we had a good solid hour with two joints in Sonosi.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that I could have sworn I pressed go live and we started the broadcast with the countdown and everything, but looks like we had some technical difficulties. Our fault.
Oh, it wasn't live earlier?
I think not.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, we had a good ass discussion too.
Damn, bro. Yeah, that was a really good fucking talk. Yeah, that was passionate fucking mixed martial arts and fucking a little boxing thrown in there too. Absolutely, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Pulse, are you working at working tonight?
No, but I go in tomorrow. But I did want to preview.
Yeah, well, yeah, go over there. I'll fuck. I was just looking at time. I got time, bro. Go ahead. Let's fucking bang out. Let's bang out the fucking show for these guys. And you, so you don't make you look bad.
You know, I wanted to preview the main event next week. What Holloway versus Zombie. You think Zombie has a chance or?
Yeah, of course he has a chance. I think Max Holloway does it. I don't think it's going to be as easy as people think. I think it's going to. It's five rounds, right? I say 3 rounds, 4 rounds tops. Max Holloway gets it done. One way or another, maybe sooner.
You think he takes him out in 3?
I would say don't even discount 2. The end of the second.
It's possible.
I'm not saying Zombie don't have a chance though. I'm not saying it could go the completely opposite way. Odds of that happening are very bad because Zombie's such a fucking savage, like such a warrior. He's fought everybody. He fought everybody.
Yeah,
he's fought so many savages in there, and the guy's a great mixed martial artist. I'm just saying. How many more times? Every time he gets knocked out, he seems like a little bit worse. It's like he declines a little bit. I mean, not worse, just declines a little bit every single time he gets knocked out.
Okay, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Okay, for the new viewers who just joined in, can you give a little bit of a backstory about your life growing up in Southie and everything, all of that?
Not Southie.
Not Southie.
I'll never claim Southie.
Oh.
I have friends from Southie, but no, I didn't grow up in fucking Southie. Fuck that place.
Okay. So
I grew up really close to Southie. South Boston is like south of the most south part of Boston, right? And then there's Dorchester. It goes a little south of, but they're connected. And then it's connected to a city called Quincy, right? That's where I'm from, Southwest Quincy. So I'm right where the border of Dorchester and Southie are. I hit Dorchester first before I hit Southie.
Okay, and can you tell them?
So you want me to
everything?
Break that?
Be an open book, like growing up.
I can
in the
break
streets.
it down. Yeah, I can break it down. I was really good at baseball. I was really good at sports. Grew up, without my father. Always, grew up with the older kids. And around 12, 13, started selling joints. Won Little League championships, all kinds of shit, right? And they took it at the time. I think it was like 80 or 81. Whenever Reagan got in, they had this thing called Proposition 2.5. It took all sports out of junior high and they called it middle school. This is right before I'm supposed to go into fucking junior high. My whole life I've been playing baseball, in football and all these sports, and really fast and really athletic. And I just couldn't wait, to play baseball for fucking junior high and get out of little league, because I was already went to the pinnacle there. You know what I mean? The next step was junior high, then high school, then college, and the pros. And they took that they called it middle school. They started in 6th grade instead of 7th grade. So took all the sports out of schools and middle schools, and that was my dream. So instead, I started to rebel and hang around my older friends that I hung out with anyways every day since 1st grade and even prior to 1st grade, because my cousin was older, my cousins were older, and my first friend here was older, two grades ahead of me. So I always hung with older kids, and they were all selling joints. You know what I mean? 2, 5, 4, 10, 6, 15, 8 for 20. This is in 82.
Let me ask you this: what is a lid? I've heard people back in the day refer to
a lid is an ounce.
A lid.
A lid's an ounce.
A lid. What is a lid? Can you describe that?
An ounce of weed, a zip.
Okay.
A zip. So yeah, like that. That's what I do. I grab an ounce of weed for fucking back then, cents a million, 2 seedless, just red and green hairs, sticky bud, right? And then you get Colombian, that was good too. Brown weed with seeds, but it was still good, believe it or not. 2, 5, 4, 10, 6, 15, 8 for 20. That's how much joints went for in 82, 83, all the way up to like 88 or 89. But that's what you're doing every day. That's what I was doing. It was easy money. There's 100 of us down there. Then there's 200 of us. It was just, it felt like all those friends of mine were all like, I don't know. It was just such easy money to make. And like I said, my mother was on welfare and I forget that this wasn't fucking on live from earlier, right? So, yeah. So my mother was on welfare and fucking Section 8, and I grew up without a father, and I was never home. I was just out with my friends all the time, and making the money. It was just like I had to grow up so young. I was already so far mature because my brother and sister were born when I was like 7 years old, and their father died when my mother was like 3 months pregnant with them. She had twins. So I had to grow up young, you know what I mean? So that's why I think, you grow up as an angry kid like that, you're going to rebel every chance you get, you know what I mean? So selling joints with the older kids, all the older kids that hung on the 5 corners that I grew up on from age 10 on, it was too hard to say no, you know what I mean? Like, it was easy money. You didn't have to go nowhere. You just sit there. People will pull up, get out of their car, come over, or you walk over to them. Boom, boom. How many you want? Boom, 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 boom. They would never try to rob you. Never try to, because there's so many of us. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, bro. When did cocaine enter the picture?
85. I was just gonna say that. 85 was. I had my mentor, a guy that fucking pulled up to me one day that grew up around there. He was in the Marine Corps brig. I never seen him before. This is like 2 years into my fucking journey into selling drugs. So yeah, it doesn't get good. That's what I'm trying to tell you people. Don't say I'm not preaching to you to ever do this shit. I'm saying this is a whole different lifetime ago in a different era. We didn't have cell phones. I had to run the payphones, but yeah, so cocaine. So this Marine pulls up one night. I usually never go with nobody, but I was with a friend of mine, and any friend of mine was tough. They were all tough kids. So I grew up with a lot of savages, you know what I mean? So he goes, yeah, I grew up around here. You got any joints to sell? I go, yep. He goes, any coke? We just happened to have a little coke. And he goes, you guys want to do a line? Because he had some. We got in the car with him. He goes, how much you buying your weed for? And I told him. He goes, I'll give it to you for fucking this cost right here. Then he gave it to me really cheap and started mentoring me. You know what I mean? My friend that tried to do it with me, he didn't last too long doing it. Like a week or two.
Can you explain the first? Can you explain?
So the first. All right. Oh, what? Cocaine?
No.
Cocaine?
The first time you got busted.
I didn't get, but dude, I never got popped till I was fucking like 24 selling coke. That was when I was 24 selling coke to Navy Intelligence 2 nights in a row. St. Patty's Day in 1993. And the next night I sold them another 16. and then I was going to buy 10 Tech 9s from him. I took his number. I was on a 3-day tier, so I don't remember. I remember it, but I obviously lost his number. I didn't have a cell phone. We didn't have cell phones back in those days, and this is in the mid 90s, like 90.
Wait a minute.
No,
did you say you sold to an undercover or a Navy officer?
Navy Intelligence Undercover Drug Task Force, South Shore Drug Task Force.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I actually did an 8-ball of coke with him and my friend the night prior. I made him give me a ride. It was St. Patty's Day. I sold him a fucking 16th. I said, "Can you give me a ride down to the other bar?" Because I was only up at that bar to drop some packages off. So I asked him to bring the fucking drive me and my boy back to the other bar where I used to hang. And he goes, "Yeah." I go, "And I'll do a line with you. I will make sure you're not a fucking cop." I put on a fucking 8-ball, about an 8-ball, easy 2/16. Switch it up. I do mine. He does his. I know he didn't blow my boys away. I know he didn't blow the line away. My boy does his. He pulls out of there, and my boy in the back seat goes, "Robbie, we're being followed." I go, "Shut the fuck up. You're just being paranoid." He was right. I wasn't worried about being followed because I'm like, if we're being followed for a fight or anything like that, they're following the wrong motherfucker. You know what I mean? And my friend was very tough. You know what I mean? So, and the bar we were going to was full of fucking savages too. So it didn't matter. I wasn't worried about cops, dude. I was like just being fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Very stupid. Cocaine will make you cocaine, and going for 2-3 days with no sleep and drinking and selling coke and just go re-upping and drinking coke and bar, just deliver it back. Like, you're not going to make the most rational decisions. You know what I mean?
I'll bet. Let me ask you this. What movie would you say best represents where you grew up? The Department?
Gangs. The Town.
The Town. That's a good one.
The Town more so because the Town, not I did armed robberies. That's why I did my first state bid. It was for armed robbery. I was 17, 18 years old. You know what I mean? No, I was around 18, 19. Really young. But anyways, more the Town. Because the Town, the kids I grew up with had a lot of fucking balls ever since they were young. So I always looked up to them because I always knew, they never fucked with me. I always knew when I turned around 17, 18, I knew I could beat them all. I was just like, I knew I never, when I turned 17, 18, around 16, 17, 18, I started realizing that I'm dropping grown men with left hooks. I'm always training. I'm always at the gym all week. You know what I mean? Even if we were partying all week, I'd still go to the gym and shit.
I know. Even to this day, you still train, right?
Yeah, still to this day. Yep. Even with all my injuries. Because if I don't, I'll go crazy mentally. Like I got to get all the bad shit out of my head. Like all those years being, growing up the first 25 years. Let me just say, I raised 2 beautiful kids. I got a beautiful wife for 32 years. That woman saved my life. So during my first state bid, which started when I was 19, I got out when I was 21. Like right after I got a 20-year Concord sentence with 2 years to serve, split sentence. Because I tried to go in the Marine Corps, the judge found out. He goes, and it was right when Iraq invaded Kuwait. It was right. So I wanted to go in the Marine Corps. My mentor was a Marine. And he taught me how to box. He was the first one that taught me the fundamentals of boxing because he was the heavyweight champion of the Marine Corps break. So that's who I wanted to be like. Yeah, he did. That's why he went to the Marines. So I tried to go to the Marine. He brought me to the recruiter's office. And the guy goes, "No," after he checked my record and everything, he goes, "No, we're not letting you, we're not giving you an AR-15. I go, "I just shot an AR-15 yesterday." I was shooting his AR-15. And my mentor is telling the guy he would be a better Marine than you. He goes, "That what you're scared of?" He goes, "No, not at all. Not at all." He goes, "Why? Were you a Marine?" He goes, "Yeah, I was a Marine." He goes, eight years. He goes, "Unfortunately, the last 2 someone ratted me out for selling pot in the barracks." That's how I went. Go ahead.
Let me ask you, like you said, you went in at 19. When you first went into prison, were you scared?
No, not at all, because I was already in juvie fucking 3-4 times prior to that. Where I grew up in my neighborhood, I was dealing with adults fucking every fucking day selling, and then 85, I was selling coke to adults, like older people all the time. All the kids I hung out with 3 years, 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years sometimes, like with me every single fucking day for 10 straight years, even longer than that. Some of them were like since we were young, fucking first, like I said, first grade to third grade or kindergarten. You know what I mean?
Can you describe fights in prison? How does it go down? Do you have to stay away from
it goes down the way it go. I never had no problems. The biggest white guy wanted to fight me in the ring because he seen me hitting the bag after I lift the weights. I'd always hit the bag. I'd always go get the wraps and the gloves from the COs, the cops. You know what I mean? They had a little cage down there at the gym. So he wanted to fight. He told my cellmate he wanted to fight me in the ring. I go, he'd be better fight me on the handball courts with a white and Italian and Spanish used to play handball all the time. And the blacks had the basketball courts, just the way it is in prison. You know what I mean? And I said he would have a better chance of beating me in a regular street fight than in the ring, because he won't. After a round, he'll be fucking tired. He'll be tired after a round. So the fight. So he tells me this. I go. Yeah, let's just make it happen. Let's make it happen tonight. I go. I don't want to wait around. I don't want to. He wants to fight me in the fucking. I never see him working out ever. After one round, he ain't gonna be able to keep his hands up. So yeah, let's go. Let's make this happen. So later on that night, this is around lunchtime. He told me that after dinner at around 8 o'clock at night. Dinner's at like 5 or 6. 8 o'clock at night, we had gym, and the COs would give you the fucking headgear, and then one of the COs would fucking be the referee anytime anyone wanted to, have a boxing match.
Yes, but is it true that
it wasn't personal? Maybe it was with him, but it wasn't after the fucking second round. I TKO'd that motherfucker. I hurt him really fucking bad, dude.
Well, I wanted to ask, is it true that if somebody gets their ass kicked in jail, that it's never over, that they're gonna try to get some get back? Or?
I seen a person get stabbed really bad. I don't even know what happened to him. I've stuck up for a couple white guys. I walked into a cell after 4 guys walked in there on a little white guy that was a kid from the city that was going to fight back. He was going to stick up for himself. So I had to have his back. Matter of fact, he was a little kid from fucking Charlestown too. A little kid from Charlestown. That's why I had to be loyal and have his back. And the funny thing is, Pulse, there was 15 white guys sitting on fucking chairs watching the TV and watching the people go into the kid's cell, knowing some no good was happening. And I was at the other end of the fucking tier. So I had to walk all the way down. Thank God I seen him going in there. I just walked out. I said, this ain't happening. No fuck away. 4 against 1 of this little guy. I go, with me, then we'll fucking even up the odds a little. And then they go, no problem, Bobby. No. I got along with all those guys anyways, but I wasn't going to let them beat up the little guy, Hey, and then I walked out. I go, you guys should be ashamed of your fucking selves. And not because in prison, you just don't allow that to happen. There's someone that's going to fight back. If someone doesn't fight back and they want to be a bitch and they want to not fight back and be a fucking, you know what I mean? If they don't show no balls, I mean, how can you trust them? You're in prison. You're in there with guys doing triple light bids. Like, there's no fucking playing. You know what I mean? It's just like the streets. It's like the streets. It's like the streets. You don't talk. If you talk shit on the streets where I grew up, you get you get a broken nose unless you can back it up.
Well, I wanted to ask, because I know you had...
Hey, Pulse, friends bust each other's balls, though.
Right.
Like, I can bust your balls, you can bust my balls. Even in real life, if we were right in front of you, you could bust my balls. I'm not gonna, you're not gonna hurt me. If I bust you, you're not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about busting each other's balls. I'm talking about, like, really sensitive shit. Like someone talks shit about your mother, your wife, or your kids, or anything that means the most to you in your life. You know, we all know how to fucking get at anybody with words, you know? All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, dude. Answer the question. You used to ask me.
I was gonna say.
I go down rabbit holes, dude, bro.
No, it's all good. I was gonna say, because I know you had a union job, so I guess it wasn't hard finding work being an ex-con or what?
No, I was offered that job, bro. As a sandhog, as a miner, building water tunnels. I think the business manager, he offered me that job. I should have took that job. You know, when he offered it to me, because I wouldn't have been selling coke to that fucking Navy intelligence officer fucking a year later or 9 months later or whatever it was. I should have took the job when but I did say, thank you for offering me the job, because he said, I know you're not going to take orders. He goes, so I'll make you a boss on every fucking job. We have like 20 years of work coming up, like 7, 8 different water tunnels.
What can you tell me about Dana White? Like, is he? I heard he got into it with some mobsters in Boston. Or
yeah, same guys. Dana White got the same call that my fucking my mentor got, but my mentor didn't buy a one-way ticket fucking to another fucking state and run. My mentor waited for the guys to come to the house, and he went out there with his AR-15, and I was there to back him up.
Wait a minute, you saying Dana White ran?
Yeah, the same Whitey and all those rat bastards, they all fucking. But back in those days, you got to understand something. Just to be fair, right? Because I'm not gonna just be biased one side. I got to be honest, right? Those guys were straight up killers. Everyone knew it back then.
Okay, so
Dana White grew up in a privileged side of Salty. He wasn't in the projects. He was in the nice part.
Okay, but I want to explain for everybody in the chat who may not know who Whitey Bulger was. Can you explain to them?
Whitey Bulger was go ahead.
So yeah, I mean, he's had biopics made about him, and
he was one of the most ruthless gangsters ever. But he's a rat. Everyone found out at the end he's a rat. He was a rat the whole time.
But what exactly happened with Dana White? Did he borrow money from him or like what?
No, they were trying to shake Dana White down for money out of his. Anyone that lived in Salty that had businesses or anything, they were getting a piece of it weekly. And they asked Dana White. I guess he had like a boxing, yoga fucking fitness fucking business and something like that. You know what I mean? People said he was making money. You know what I mean? Everyone knows everything in the city. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a bad guy, you can find information on anybody. You know what I mean? So,
but before he was a promoter, he was a trainer, or did he fight?
Yeah, he did he did a little bit of amateur boxing. I guess he wasn't that good, but he did have a good trainer. The guy's name, I forget his first name, but his last name was Welch. It was on embedded. It shows the guy who trained him and shit. He wasn't that great at fighting, but he was. I mean, he could definitely fucking do enough to defend himself. You know what I mean? Like, put it this way: he was in a gym, and, learning to box around the right guys at the time. You know what I mean? He just wasn't made for boxing. You know what I mean? So he was more for business, He was a businessman. He was making money.
What was his
aerobics? No, go ahead.
No. Okay, so he had it was like Taekwondo or something. It was like aerobics and boxing together.
Sort of like that kind of thing going. Yeah, I don't know exactly how his business went because I didn't know him personally. I just know these are factual stories because I knew this shit when he started the UFC.
I'm just wondering what was his beef with Whitey Bulger? How did they even?
He didn't have a beef with him. No, they were trying to shake him down.
They were trying to shake Dana White down.
Yeah, and Dana White said he wasn't fucking paying, and they go, "Oh yeah." He goes, "Oh yeah," and Dana didn't ask any of his friends or anything. The next fucking day, he gets a call, or a week later or something. It was within a couple of days. They don't wait long, right? no one waits that long. If you're shaking someone, you're not waiting a fucking week anyway. A couple days, tops a couple days later, I guess. They got a phone call. You're gonna need insurance, and you're already into us for $2,500. Do you want to make it fucking $5,000, and then stop paying the $2,000 a week? And everyone was paying or they were dying. You know what I mean? Literally.
So he just left Boston and went to Vegas, or
he got a one-way ticket for him. I don't know if he was married at the time, or for him and his wife and his kids. He got all tickets, and fucking 2 hours later he was on a plane to Las Vegas. One way, not round trip, one way.
Well, he turned it around, man. He built the empire now.
Listen. Back in those days, see, no bullshit posts on my kids. I'm not bullshit. I think by now I'm not bullshitting. I would say me exactly what my mentor said. My mentor goes, "Oh, I'm gonna need insurance." Click, clack. He goes, "I got all the insurance I need right here." And then, not long after, not even fucking 24 hours later, they're at his door. Boom, 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 boom. He walks upstairs, goes out the top door. He goes, "I'm up here." They walk down, three of them. He's got his AR-15 pointed at him, and I'm sitting downstairs, the front door with a 45. And he goes, "Oh, I can see you got your insurance." One of them, I think it was Flemmy, probably. And they walked away and never bothered my mentor again. So, yeah, I would have said, all right, we'll see. All right, we'll see. And I would have just said, I would have put my wife and kids somewhere. I'd sit there with a 44 and a 45. I'd say, all right, bring it. I'll be waiting. That's the way I would have did it. Listen, if he didn't do what he did, we wouldn't have the fucking UFC.
That's true.
He wasn't, listen, it doesn't make him a coward because Dana White wasn't a real bad fucking dude in those. That's what I'm trying to say. He was a businessman. He didn't even have the killer instinct to be a fucking boxer.
But did he ever try to be a gangster, is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, well, you seen him act like a gangster in fucking Vegas, didn't you? Like the way he talks like to people and shit. Well, I'm talking about media and shit when he does the press after the fights. You never seen him act like an asshole and act like a real tough guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I've ever said. I go, I know you wouldn't be talking that shit up here. Did you see him talking like a tough guy after the fights, Boston the other night? And if you seen on Embedded, he was talking to Din, looking for a fight in Boston. That was recently. I didn't even know about it till fucking a month after it happened. But he said to Din Thomas, he goes, I have a feeling I'm in trouble around here. He goes, 30 years ago, you would have definitely.
Do me one favor, Brandon. I gotta take a phone call. Can you hold the show down for 1 second?
I'll try to, brother. It ain't my show, but I'll try.
No, I know. Just talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit. You got it.
All right. I'll try. Hold my shit down. Johnny Smith. What's up, brother? Let's get real. Dana is pushy. Yeah, he's not a tough guy, man. Like, him to act like a tough guy, he's a fucking, that's being a fraud. But, I don't like that he robs, the fight business is a fucked up business. It's not just him. It's everybody involved. It goes back in boxing, fucking 125, 130, 140 in the 1800s. Like, promoters, they just they take more than they take fucking 75%, fucking more than half of the fucking price every fucking time. Dana White probably takes about 75% because him and his partners, the Fertittas, all three of them are making billions of dollars. So the fighters are getting fucked in the end, because after the fighter's career's over, I'll give Dana White credit. He does help some of the fucking fighters. Not all of them are going to get that help. If they're not good, smart with their fucking money, there's NFL football players that have $200 million contracts, $100 million. They're fucking broke right now. Terrell Owens is broke.
Well, let me ask you this. What do you think about the pay structure? Because I've heard Dana White say that since he started, he's made 49 millionaires out of guys who otherwise weren't. So, do you think they get paid enough, or you think they should get more?
Well, if they win, if they're exciting, and if they have if they talk shit and bring drama, if they're smart, if they're fucking, if they train and if they're not there for a long time, they're there for a short time and to dominate. You know what I mean? It's very smart. Listen, I think they're way underpaid. I think boxers are way underpaid. That's why I never went to be a pro in boxing, because I had a job making $80,000 to $120,000 a year, or boxing that wasn't gonna pay me shit for at least 10 years. You know what I mean? Then I would have to go back to selling drugs again. Right when my daughter was born, you know what I mean? Right when I got out of my second state, I never wanted to go do time again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, at least the UFC can say they pay their fighters the most out of any MMA organization.
I think one takes care of their fighters even more. Sir, I think fucking they don't. I mean, UFC takes care of certain fighters like their champions and shit. But here's the thing: what they say they get paid more than that. Trust me, they get paid. No fighter wants you to know what they get paid, because then they'll get robbed every time they walk out of the fucking Las Vegas or LA fucking venue. You know what I mean? Fight night somewhere. Someone's gonna get robbed every fucking other month or every month. You know what I mean? You know, remember Green? What was it? Green walking in with fucking stacks like that. He's lucky he didn't get robbed. You know what I mean? That's stupidity. You know what I mean? There's people out there that can't wait to rob a motherfucker carrying stacks. You know, listen, I think they're way underpaid, brother. Way underpaid. But it is an opportunity. That's what it is. And everything's going to go your way. And it's the only mixed martial arts, you got to admit, it's the only place where you can win. You know, do your thing for a couple fights, have a loss, 2 losses, maybe even 3 losses. Like, over 10 fights, and still keep, you'll still be in line for a title if you win 4 or 5 in a row. If you do it in an exciting fashion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would say, listen, probably 30, 40%, maybe 25% are going to make millions and millions and millions of dollars. Not even. So yeah, after it's all over, they don't have no health insurance. They don't have no fucking, they don't got no, no insurance to go see a fucking counselor. I don't go see counselors. I'm just saying, but you get hit in the head a bunch of fucking times, you're gonna need to talk to somebody, right? Fucking all kinds of shit. No dental, no.
How about Ngannou though?
Like
Ngannou's finna make a big bag fighting Tyson Fury, man. What do you?
Dude, I love what Francis did, but not everyone's fucking a Greek statue and survived 8 fucking times fucking from where he came from, going to France and becoming he didn't go to France to become a mixed martial artist. He went to Europe to become a boxer. He wanted to be like Mike Tyson, but the quickest way to make money was mixed martial arts. So he was sleeping in a garage at the time, right? He's gonna make the money, whatever makes him the money the quickest, right? His story is fascinating. Not everyone is Francis Ngannou, though. He's a Greek statue, bro. And that's real freakish strength. Like, that's not steroids. That's real fucking body. That's like genetics.
Yeah, but what trainer should he
He's gonna
to hang with Tyson Fury? Like who do you think he should?
That would take him 10 years. And even after 5-10 years, of course he has a puncher's chance. But Fury isn't stupid enough to let him land. He wouldn't let Wilder land the hottest puncher in boxing, Deontay Wilder. But
yeah, but Wilder caught him a few times. He put him down.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying, what if he would have hired a guy like Teddy Atlas? You don't think that will help in the short time that it takes?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would definitely say hire a fucking great boxing coach right off the bat and learn the fundamentals, because after the first, second, or third round, he ain't gonna be able to keep his hands up no more.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is gonna fucking make him look silly. You think fucking Nate Diaz fucking Hall was off? Wait till you see this. This is the heavyweight champion of the world that beat the guy that was 49-0 or 39-0 with 40-0 with 39 KOs.
Yeah, Wilder. Yeah.
No, 3 times, right? Oh, 2 times in a draw, right?
Yeah. No, I hope he doesn't look as bad as Nate did, man. That was hard to watch.
No, that'll well, Francis is a heavyweight, so after the first round, he's gonna look a lot worse than Nate.
Yeah.
He's too big, dude. And he hasn't boxed, so he's never had to keep his hands up a whole fucking for fucking 12 fucking 3-minute rounds without getting fucking hit. You know what I mean? You can't just throw a fucking lunge and overhand right. Tyson Fury would be on the side of him fucking piecing him up. I think he already hired Mike Tyson, didn't he?
Who, Ngannou?
I thought I'd seen him with Tyson about I did hear something. I heard Teddy Atlas saying that he was inquiring about talking to Teddy Atlas, but Teddy Atlas said he hasn't talked to him yet. But I heard Tyson was with him. But even Tyson said he's no trainer. He said I think Tyson would be a great trainer, but he doesn't think he would be.
Well, you see, we got Usyk versus Dubois this weekend, man. What do you think about that fight?
I think Usyk is going to give Dubois a fucking boxing lesson. I think Usyk is the second best in heavyweight boxer right now. I think Wilder's the third. I think Tyson Fury is going to beat Usyk. I think he's going to retire with the belts, and then it's either Usyk or Wilder. But I bet you it's going to be Wilder. Wilder has that one punch. I seen Wilder learn how to actually box now. I see him training, stepping backwards, throwing punches, moving left and right, lateral movement, backwards movement while he's throwing punches. So he's going back to fundamentals. You know what I mean? Like they taught him this in the beginning, but he just knew all. He'd always say, "I only need that 1 second." It's less than a second, actually.
Well, he knew he had that power, so all he did was windmill, and it worked, But yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah, but what Fury said after he got up and he started going at him, he figured out that he couldn't fight moving backwards. And Fury has been in the gym since he's a young kid. It's like Crawford, it's like Tank Davis. It's like I know these guys have been in the gym for 7 years.
That's what I wanted to ask you about again, because I think, for the new people joining, you mentioned earlier, Bud Crawford says he wants to step up and fight Canelo. And I respect Bud.
He said it on Joe Rogan last week. He said, I want to be known as a legacy fighter, not a fucking, he goes, I don't even need to fight no more. He goes, I invested in real, I believe him too. He lives the championship lifestyle. He trains all year round. Even if he doesn't have a fight coming up, he trains year round.
Don't get me wrong,
he says 165 or whatever. What's Canelo's fucking lightest weight? 165? 168?
67, 68, something like that.
Yeah, that's what he said he wants to go up and fight him and Charlo, whatever it takes. He said, I'll fight Charlo first, then for Canelo. I believe he does it. I believe he beats them all. I believe Crawford beats them all.
You think Crawford beats Canelo?
Yep. I think fucking Fury beats Usyk. I think Fury retires with the belts like fucking Marciano did. He's already a very rich man. He was a champ way before Wilder was a champ. He vacated the belt, turned up to 400 pounds, cocaine and booze, drinking every day at the pubs in England and sniffing lines. Went to fucking 500 pounds.
Yeah, man.
I went up to 325 pounds and was depressed and shit, like doing a lot of pain meds for since 2003, sniffing my pain meds and the breakthrough pain meds and the Xanny bars. So 65 months coming up in fucking September. So I know how that depression shit, you don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I mean? I remember drinking on the weekends. I was still, you know what I mean? I drank and sold coke and sniff lines. I still went to work or I still had responsibilities during the week. You know what I mean? But when I was like all fucked up on the pills and out of work on this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've heard people say that they believe Tyson Fury fell off the wagon the way he's been acting, that he's back on the sauce. What do you believe?
I think he's always I think since day one he's always had a couple beers. I don't think he's ever had a problem with it. I don't think he's one of those people that's like he's like me. I never got I haven't had a hangover in 23 years. I never had to go to AA or NA to fucking do it. I just partied enough in the 80s and I just got sick of it. You know what I mean? You ever get sick of like if you fucking like got a quarter pound of coke or ounces of coke in front of you like every weekend and you fucking got plenty of money and you're drinking, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You got your girlfriend, you got your fucking friends, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You're gonna do it in excess. You know what I mean? After fucking years go by, 10 years or 20 years, and I was doing this since I was like 15. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're gonna get sick of it, bro. It's like you can't tell someone when to stop doing drugs or drinking or anything like that. I say if AA and NA works for you, keep doing it. You know what I mean? Definitely keep doing it. You know, I just don't want like sympathy for what I did to myself. What Tyson Fury went through was definitely real because I went through that same thing for like a year and a half. All my pain meds, like overdoing them, all the Xanax, the shit I was prescribed for my head injury. You know what I mean? For 17 years, you know, so I know going up to like 325 pounds, I was disgusting, bro. So everything he talks about, I can relate to. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
he was really headstrong. It's really a mental game, the fight game.
Some people are calling Fury the best heavyweight of all time.
He could definitely hang with any of the legends that I fucking love.
Okay, but
I grew up loving.
I asked this question on this show before. How do you think Tyson Fury would fare in the 90s with guys like Holyfield?
He would have did very well. All of them. All of Bo, Holyfield, Lennox, all of them.
You're saying he would have beaten all of them?
All of them. He would have beat him or lost to them, but he would have definitely fucking been a player in that division. He's 7 feet tall. He moves like a middleweight.
Okay.
Mike Tyson was. I always used to always try to get down to 218. I was always around 222, 225, like, you know, around 16, 17 on, you know what I mean? And then I get to like 240, get really swole from lifting weights and shit. But then I go back to boxing, get back down to 220. But Tyson was 5'11", 218, 215,
right,
and knocking out 230, 6'3", 230-pound guys. Now there's fucking 7-footers that are fucking 280.
Okay, well then how about the 70s with Ali, Foreman, and Frazier and those guys?
He would have hung with all those guys too. Ali's right at the top up there. Marvin Hagler's right there. And the first Metallica fucking EP's right there too. Hey, and all the gangsters you're talking about, all the gangsters from all the Sopranos, Godfather, the fucking Goodfellas, all of them. Hey, I say the best gangster movie, just since you asking me these crazy questions.
Yeah.
The best gangster movie, the most realist, is Blood In, Blood Out, or American Me. Those are the real rules. I knew real Latin kings, real straight up, like really good dudes, like really good dudes.
Did you ever see a movie I just got introduced to? It was called Kill the Irishman. You ever see that one?
I seen The Irishman. I never seen Kill the Irishman.
Oh yeah, you know, I seen The Irishman. That was a good one. It was long as shit, but it was a good movie.
That was pretty realistic. From what I hear, that's close to the story. No one knows where Hoffa's buried. I would imagine in some desert in Vegas or fucking underneath the Meadowlands in fucking Jersey.
Let me ask you,
no one ever found him.
What's your favorite Scorsese movie?
Name a few of his movies, brother.
Casino, Goodfellas.
I own them all. I got them all on DVD. I got a book like this full of movies. All right. Casino, Goodfellas, keep going. Is there any more? Godfather, right? Godfather, yeah. Godfather 2 and Godfather 2 has to be.
I think wasn't that Coppola?
Okay, that's Coppola. I'm sorry. You're right. That's Coppola. You're right. Ford Coppola. Francis Ford Coppola. All right. So yeah, Casino.
Goodfellas.
2 classics.
Which one do you like better though? Because I've always said Casino is better than Goodfellas.
I like Casino because it's not about a rat.
Right.
Fuck, everyone likes Henry. I'm like, Even fucking Sammy the Bull and all that other fucking clown that argue and shit together against each other, right? Well, I'm like, you're glorifying fucking rats. Listen, people that never told, those are the ones you should be fucking talking to, not fucking rats. Yeah, people that folded. When you take that fucking that oath, that's why I never took the oath, because I'm not good at taking orders. And I'm not pure fucking Sicilian blood. You know what I mean? But I've never fucking sold my soul for anybody. Like, I really can't stand people that are like that. You know what I mean? I put someone that knows what they're getting involved in. They know. Once they know, you're selling drugs, you get 5-10 years mandatory. They take down all their boys or whatever, their suppliers.
Yeah.
That's a pretty bad.
Well, it seems like a lot of these gangsters end up in the rat. Like even that what's the guy, Frank Lucas from American Gangster?
He was a fucking I guess he was a rat, but I guess he got a pass because I guess he outlasted all fucking the people he ratted on. I guess I don't even know. I don't even know what to think about Frank Lucas. He's a pretty bad, powerful motherfucker, but if his wife never gave him that fur coat.
That's what fucked him up. I was talking to somebody about that the other day. Some people say that he shouldn't have involved his brothers in his business, but I think what really did.
No, family is all you can trust. Family's all you can trust, but check this out. I found out in life that you can't trust your family.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I think you just said it. When he went to that boxing match with that loud-ass fur coat, that's what did him in, because it's like,
that chinchilla.
Yeah, they would have never knew who he was. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. You're right, because he wouldn't have stuck out. You're right. And you know what else? The people that actually run the city are sitting 4 rounds behind him. Okay. So that's the ultimate smash. So basically, he's like, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah. I don't mean to cut you, bro, but
it's fine. That's fine. I enjoy talking it up with you. I like talking the truth with your pulse. So
let me get set up. Let me get this.
I wanted to bring in my boy Rico real quick. What's up, Rico?
What's going on, baby?
Up, what's happening, dude?
How y'all doing tonight?
Where you from, Rico?
All right. So what we talking about?
Where you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Houston.
Houston, my way.
H-Town, Ghetto Boys.
H-Town, baby.
You know what else I like? Zero. I like Zero from fucking there. With Scarface and
Hold on
Zero.
1 second. Let me get the speaker set up.
Oh, you good?
Fifth Ward.
No, Rigo.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me get my speaker set up.
Okay, do your thing. Yeah, so what else? Oh yeah. So you obviously, I know you've seen the movie Scarface, classic movie. And I'm sure
I've seen it a lot.
Yeah, and I know you probably you had to have seen Carlito's Way.
Yeah, Carlito's Way was pretty good.
Which one do you
like? At the end, remember me, Benny Blanco
from the Bronx. That shit fucks me up every
right at the
I always want
right
to get on the train. I want him to make it to that train, but every time, and I see that 100 times.
Yeah, that was pretty dramatic, bro.
Yeah, man. Fucking John Leguizamo comes up with the good. No, Rico.
I'm trying to. So what are you comparing that to? What other movie?
Well, no, I was saying that it's a controversial opinion of mine, but I think not only Casino over Goodfellas, but I think Carlito's Way over Scarface. A lot of people say I'm crazy for saying that, but I think it's a better movie.
That's a tough subject, bro.
Scarface was.
I think
what Miami was really all about back in those days. It was really depicted what a drug dealer was at the time. You know what I mean? They might have over exaggerated a little bit, but there was definitely people like Tony Montana down there. You know what I mean? Definitely, for sure. That whole city's built on cocaine money.
Oh yeah. Hey,
let me ask you a question.
For sure.
Let me ask you a question.
No, you're good. I just want to tell you real quick. Your voice is kind of muffled. I think you should take the speaker out. You go back to where it was.
Turn up your volume, bro. Turn up your volume. There you go.
Yeah, I'm trying
now. We couldn't hear you.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Well, hey, I was asking him earlier. He said because O'Malley said he wants to fight Tank. What do you think, man?
Tank would kill him.
Man, come on, man. It's
Devontae
boxing
was,
and MMA is totally different, bro.
yeah, but
Like you know
That's
me,
the
post.
smartest
You know
thing
me,
I've
post.
heard.
You know that
That's
I'm.
the smartest thing I've ever heard right there. You should be hired fucking
Now
with one
I'm
of these
saying
fucking media
it's
groups.
chess, not
You're right.
checkers. When you're talking about
You're
boxing,
right.
it's a
Yeah,
chess match. Um,
that's right.
you know I'm a big O'Malley fan, post.
right.
But you know, man, if he get in the ring with Tank, man, you know what's gonna happen in the first round.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Maybe it's more his speed. How about O'Malley versus Ryan Garcia? Same thing.
I think the same. I think it'll be the same result, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm a big O'Malley fan.
Garcia's got the height. You know why? He got up after getting knocked down from fucking Tank Davis and fought 6 more rounds. So that's how you know, Garcia at least had the heart.
Okay. Let me ask you this, Rico. O'Malley versus Rolly Romero. How about that?
What's up with your man?
Cambosis.
Y'all on the podcast, man.
Maybe Cambosis.
Yeah,
Maybe Cambosis. Tell him to
we
just,
working right now,
we'll
but
take a punch.
we handling some questions. You know,
What
it's
you
all
think
good,
though?
baby.
What you think?
What's the question?
Nah, they want to know basically, because O'Malley. Did you watch that fight, O'Malley?
Nah, I ain't watched it. Not talking about the UFC fight.
Yeah, it was a good fight. O'Malley, he ended up winning.
I be seeing that, boy. That boy really got something from the shoulders.
Yeah, so that, but now he actually called up Tank.
Stop.
Yeah, so see, look, this is liquor talk. So yeah, he called out Tank, man. So
Hey, we
yeah.
Come on.
I don't know what he was thinking. I
Tank,
don't know what the
Tank
fuck he
on
was
board
thinking.
that. So yeah.
okay. And then Rico, what do you think? We were talking earlier about Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford wants
What's
Canelo.
up?
What do you think?
Who? Oh, you talking about Canelo versus Charlo?
No, Bud Crawford wants to fight Canelo. Go up and wait. What do you think?
Man, yeah, it gotta be. See, if we talking that, man, you gotta understand, man. Canelo's a dog, bro, and I still think that Crawford. I think Crawford get him.
beats him.
But if we talk about the Charlos, bro, I don't think that. Man. I'm
Canelo's gonna shock the world. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, I think Charlo's gonna do it before Crawford gets a chance.
All right.
I agree.
Thank you,
With
Brandon.
both
Thank you, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
I agree with both of you.
Yeah, I like, I fuck with Canelo.
I like the Charlo brothers. I wish it was the other Charlo brother fighting them.
You think? I don't think that Charlo right now. Any of the Charlos could compete with Canelo in a boxing match.
You rate Canelo higher than he should, man. He's not that great. He's the biggest name in boxing. He's not that great.
He was good.
And we thought that about Aljo versus O'Malley, and you saw what happened with that.
That was a fluke, man. O'Malley's not going to hold on to that too long. O'Malley.
So what do you think?
Triple G got
think
robbed a couple times versus Canelo. Triple G got robbed a couple times against Canelo.
Agreed. I agree.
So you're telling me, my guy, Bobby Nizzle, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Bobby.
Well,
okay, Bobby.
Yeah, I got a new name now. My third album, I ain't gonna be called Bobby Nizzle. My third album, my MC name's gonna be Sith Lord 617. That's coming out December 1st.
617.
Bobby's
so
fine. Bobby's fine, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
So you think that some of the both of the Charlos, you think they got a chance against Canelo?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think
man.
Crawford goes up and beats. I think Crawford goes up, beats Canelo and the Charlos.
I do want the cherry limeade one.
Honestly, that's my honest opinion. That's just my opinion. I think Charlo's obviously he's got the first shot at Canelo, right?
Yeah.
What's that? That
Yeah.
happens next
Yeah.
month.
And if he doesn't beat him, David Benavidez is definitely going to beat him, man.
Okay, now that's a different story. I think Benavidez got a way better shot. Honestly, right now, honestly, to tell you the truth, and y'all might think it's crazy, y'all might think I'm crazy, but I think Caleb Plant can beat the Charlo.
Oh, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man.
Who?
I think Caleb Plant, bro. I think Caleb Plant could really beat.
You know, Caleb Plant ain't that bad. He ain't that fucking bad.
Because he slapped him, that's why.
No, Caleb
But
Plant.
he ain't no pushover.
No, he ain't, and he's a good boy. He
Look, we got some entertainment. Look, he from Texas, and he said,
"What's up, man? Boston, and you got Houston right there too."
They be like trying to knock
Houston.
something out, bro. They don't really be boxing, bro.
It's a chess match.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a chess match.
Like I'm saying, like with Canelo finna beat them boys up.
Hey, I want Willie D. Willie D from the fucking Ghetto Boys to beat fucking.
You heard that? You heard that post?
What's up? What happened?
And I'm black.
Eddie Black, like
you know what I mean? And I'm black, and I'm talking about Canelo. Really, I think Canelo will really get at the Charlo.
Salute.
That's just me, though.
Salute.
Because he's a fighter. You know what I mean? He's a boxer. He know how to play. He know how to box. He know the sport of boxing. Them niggas just squash.
I agree. Canelo's a great fucking boxer. You know, no doubt about it. But there's 200 other there's 200 other Mexican champions that were better than him.
Live from the liquor store, and we reporting live.
Chavez Senior was 85-0 before he lost to Prime De La Hoya.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, man. That's just my opinion. I feel like
the
Charlo,
a good boxer's got a chance. Any good boxer's got a chance.
I just don't think that they're gonna beat a Canelo. I think that Crawford would beat a Canelo.
Crawford would be.
Yeah. Tripping, man. He's.
You just said you think Charlo's gonna beat him.
See, Post. Me and Post, we talk a lot. So Post is like, he's like, man, you giving Canelo too much credit. I'm like, that's because you saw him fight Belvedere. So I'm like, he moved up. He did a little bit too much, what he wasn't supposed to do. That's kind of like Michael Garcia moving up and fighting Spence. That's my take of how it was. So I think that Canelo moved up.
You're right.
And he fought
There's levels to this shit.
Hey, what do you think? Both of y'all, what do y'all think about Devin Haney, man? Is he boring or what?
He's a boring boxer.
He's a really fucking really dialed in fucking really good boxer.
Yeah, but you know what? I can't stand his fucking father, man. What do y'all think about that guy?
Oh,
I don't like any father and fighter combination.
Danny Garcia's dad, he's trash. Haney's dad, same thing. I'm like
Lopez's. Yeah,
Teofimo Lopez dad, same thing. I'm like, they need to let their kid work, man. Let them work. But
it only works like once in a while. You know what I mean? Not very often.
Yeah.
You know, it can work. It can work, but it very, very, very seldom does it work.
Yeah. What have y'all touched on? Have you touched on what post? Did you see? Okay, O'Malley trying to fight Tank.
Yeah, no, I messed up, bro. I messed up. Like I had two special guests on. Thanks to Two Joints and Sonosi, man. I fucked up because we had a good ass conversation for about an hour, and we touched on 292. And we kind of previewed the next week's card, Korean Zombie versus Holloway, and then we also talked about
So my guy Bob, my guy B. Did you saw the whole card on 292, right?
Yep.
I never missed. What do you think about Gary?
That's his hometown.
What do you think about Gary?
Man.
I don't care for him. I don't like him.
Gary?
Yeah, I don't like him.
I thought Gary and Wonder Boy,
he's good. He's good. I think Shavkat will fucking hurt him bad.
I think Gary and Wonder Boy will put on an actual good.
You think Gary's gonna be a champ?
Hell no.
I think Gary and Wonder Boy will put on a good matchup. Gary and Wonder
that
Boy.
would be a great fight. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Gary and Wonder Boy.
I heard Wonder Boy said no to it already. Right after the 292 fights happened, right? You know, the press conference, Dana White said they offered to fight to fight Ian Gary right after the Ian Gary fight happened, and Wonder Boy declined. That's what Dana White said.
Wait, I want to get back to O'Malley right quick. He's gonna fight Chito Vera next. Me and Granite say Vera is gonna be Anu. He's gonna beat him.
Either that or
I
Umar
think that,
Nurmagomedov is going to beat him. I don't think O'Malley's going to defend that belt more than once or twice tops. I don't even think that.
I think he loses in his first defense. You got to realize Vera already beat him. You know.
No, he might get one. He might get one or two. He might get some padded fights. You never know.
Yeah. Now
who do you think? Why do you think, Paus? Who do you think? I think Umar Nurmagomedov or Valab, whatever his name, Malab.
Yeah, Umar beats him. I think Vera beats him, and I think Marab beats him.
Yeah, Marab.
Well, you saw Vera already posted on Twitter, and Vera already said
it's Vera and O'Malley.
Yeah,
so
he said sign the contract. Yeah,
nice.
But look, man, look.
So
I think. Go ahead.
If O'Malley clips him, O'Malley's got a good right hand. What the fuck? I mean, if he catches anybody, he's gonna fucking hurt him.
I think watching the Vera and O'Malley fight, bro, the first round, O'Malley, like, it was like a toss up. But I think that when O'Malley's ankle, slipped up, that got the I honestly,
he got calf kicked by Vera, man. That's what did. That's
I was gonna say that was after about 15 fucking leg kicks. Like,
I think he was checking them. I think he was checking the kicks, bro. That's just
maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
It could. Hey, listen, it definitely could have been a freak accident. Definitely could have. Absolutely, I agree.
I mean,
we don't know for sure.
You saw McGregor with.
No, we don't know for sure. Yeah, but
so.
you could see that one. You know what I mean? Like I didn't see it with O'Malley as much as bad. You know what I mean? Weidman's was horrible.
I really think that O'Malley will probably. And look, I saw Tito fight. What, 2 days ago? We saw him. He looked really good. That man, he looked in position. He never looked like he got harmed at one bit. So he looked very much.
That's what I'm saying. His chin is gonna hold up against O'Malley's power, and he's.
Oh man, O'Malley got the right hand. You're not hearing me.
He's already beating.
He's got that long body, Paul.
Oh no, Marlon
O'Malley's got that long body. If he connects with that right hand with anyone, it's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall.
I don't know about Umar or a few other guys. There's a few other guys that won't let no punch. They ain't gonna make that mistake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll stay right at range, like O'Malley. Like O'Malley, when Sterling, he was like this. O'Malley, right before he hit him with the right.
Hey, going back to Devin Haney, man. Shouldn't he rematch Lomachenko? Don't you think?
He's the champion.
It's not. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's no.
That was a robbery. He got robbed. Y'all know Lomachenko.
I thought Loma beat him.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think Loma beat him, but I don't think that people are going to pay again to watch it because it was a good fight, but
I think you're right, man.
It wasn't all the way fireworks. Right. It wasn't fireworks, so I don't think that people are going to pay.
It was a great fight. You're right. It was a great fight. You're right. That was boxing. That was the science of boxing, right there.
If he's not going to rematch Loma, then he needs to step up against this guy Shakur Stevenson, man.
Yes, sir.
Shakur's a bad dude. That kid's a
bad boy, man.
You know who else is a bad dude, my man? You know who else is a bad dude? We need to get
who else?
Inoue. We need to get Inoue over here, the Japanese monster, to fight Tank and fucking Shakur Stevenson. Find out who's the best.
Yep.
Let all of them make some money.
There's another little Puerto Rican guy coming up, Xander Zayas, man. He catching waves, and
I've seen him. I've seen it. He's really good, dude. Really good. You're right. He's really good. There's a lot of
range
fights to be made.
Hey, I got another question for Rico. Tell us what you think about Boots Ennis.
Oh, I love Boots.
I don't think he's that good, bro.
He's not ready yet.
He's not
ready yet.
I think he's overrated too, man.
He's so overrated, and people keep talking about Boots this, Boots that. I'm like, no, he's gonna.
Yeah, they're hyping him up too quick. They're hyping him up too.
Yeah, I don't think he's ready.
I don't think he's over. I don't think he's not good. I think he'll get better and better if you give him the time to.
What do you think about? What do both of y'all? What do y'all think about Errol Spence? Should he hang him up or what?
I think he needs to.
I
Because he's
mean,
not going to beat Bud, bro. As much as I would like
if he,
Spence to, you know,
yeah,
he's not going to beat Bud.
unless he's
bro.
gonna,
So
unless he's
be
gonna
what?
fight Kambosos, unless he's gonna go fight Kambosos for a lot of money. That's the only person I tell him to go fight. That's it.
That's it, bro. I don't think I think he's done, bro. He can't just be a gatekeeper, bro. You know, like
He's got enough money. He's got enough money.
What do you mean gatekeeper? That was the first loss of his career.
nah,
Dude,
but you know,
but what happened to him? He shouldn't even have been. He should have been dead. He's lucky he's alive. What happened? That was a blessing right there.
What I mean,
if he wasn't in that accident, the fight might have been different.
Okay, you say that.
Yeah,
you say that.
What he said.
You say that.
What he means-
But granted, I know you know boxing, so you know about.
What he means is he don't want to see him get beat up for the rest of his fucking life. I don't want to see that either.
Well, no, what I'm saying when I say a gatekeeper, it's like a Keith Thurman. You know, like he's there.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be a champion.
Okay, I'm talking about that accident though. Okay, y'all. Granted, I know you know boxing, so you know about Vinny Paz, Vinny Pazianza.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I know a lot about him. Yep.
He was in a bad car accident and he came back to become champion. So if he could do it, why can't Errol?
Hey, I thought Aaron Broner.
I
was rooting for Aaron Broner to fucking when he had his last fight with Don King down in Miami. I was hoping he was going to make a comeback.
Mayweather.
I'm like, I go. You didn't even look good in this fight. You calling out Mayweather?
Do you have the pink Amsterdam?
Yes, man.
Hey, he's a good.
I just don't think, man.
That kid's Rico's a good kid. He's a good man. Your boy's a good kid. Hi, ma'am. How are you? Hey, Rico's a good dude, man. He knows his shit. Pulse, he knows his shit.
Yeah, Rico.
Look, we live. This is Post.
Solid kid, man.
Post Live Reloaded. It's a sports app.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, here we go. We streaming right now, man.
We're giving this away.
Oh, y'all giving something away?
Yeah, for free right now. You just gotta log in.
Okay, cool. All right, say less. Oh man. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back with y'all.
All right, good.
Dude, your boy's funny, dude. He reminds. How old's he, bro? He reminds me of myself when I was like in my early 20s.
Yeah, no, we're the same age. You 33.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wow, man. He looks fucking young for his age. So do you. Both of you look young.
He's got a 19-year-old daughter.
Yeah, you can tell he's like you. You're very mature. He's definitely mature. He reminds me of fucking a mature Eddie Murphy. Or one of those guys, you know what I mean? One of them, like Lawrence, but a mature one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smart about fights.
We got some Pink Whitney's, dog.
I see. We back on deck with the proper 12.
We need to show some proper 12. Shout out to Connor. What's up? Don Julio.
Who's his favorite fighter, Pulse?
All right.
Does he like John Jones?
That's 29.
They're preoccupied right now.
He's buying booze. I thought he worked there.
Yeah, no, he works there.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay.
He's getting the loot and that guap.
I know this is
gotta take care of the customer.
I'm coming to eat. I'm coming to drink.
take him off screen for a second until he's ready. But yeah, man. Man, we've touched on almost everything.
Dude,
I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, bro.
Don't worry about dude. I was just trying to get rest tonight anyways, dude. Just talking to you and stuff. I'm not exerting no energy at all, bro. So yeah.
All right, so what we talking about? Where we at?
I didn't mind doing it at all. Dude, tell your friends that you usually do this with. I respect them. I didn't know this was their show, but I did it for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't even mind. I don't even mind. But tell me
the intro. I don't think we were live for that. But I told people like I consider you like a mentor of mine. You know what I'm saying? You gave me a good words of encouragement when I was going through some tough times.
Well, you're a good person. You're a good person, bro. So you deserve good advice, bro.
And like I told people, like, you can tell when somebody's got experience in life, got life experiences. You definitely been through some things, and you know,
Real recognized real, bro.
both you and Rico, y'all know the fight game. Rico definitely knows it.
He does, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm fucking impressed, man. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he was asking Rico, who's your favorite boxer and who's your favorite MMA fighter?
My favorite boxer, I'm gonna have to go Miguel Cotto. He's my favorite. I've always seen him
Cotto
as a dog.
is a
warrior.
bad motherfucker.
He's a bad man. So that's
I'm
he's my
straight.
favorite. He's always gonna go down as my favorite boxer. Miguel Cotto is gonna be my
Vicious
favorite
punch,
boxer.
vicious body and fucking head
Yeah.
puncher.
Yes, sir. Good body punches. When it comes to MMA,
I
I'm
love
gonna have to
those.
go
I
with
love
my
the
guy.
body punches, bro.
I'm gonna have to go Anderson Silva, man.
You know what? It's kind of hard not to. I listen. Do you love John Jones?
Thank
You
you.
have to go. Yeah.
You love John
But
Jones?
when it comes to what's up?
Do you love John Jones?
No, not at all. 1 second.
Is that ain't for me?
There you go.
Yeah, do your thing, dude.
I gotta collect.
You have a go.
Ain't that go up?
Now, what was the question?
He's asking you about Bones.
Do you
What
like
do you
John
think
Jones?
about John Bones?
You love John Jones?
Oh yeah, he's probably top 3 of mine. I'm gonna say like
That's my
Anderson
favorite.
Silva.
That's my.
Then I'm gonna say
Yeah, that's
then John Jones.
that's what inspired him. You're right. Anderson Silva should. He never gets the respect he deserves. You're giving it to him. Hey, Pulse, you notice that most people never fucking say Anderson Silva.
Well, I want to ask
I
both
love-
of you, what did y'all think about Weidman, man? Like, should he hang it up?
Oh man, them leg kicks,
know
kicks
what I
fucked
think?
him up, bro.
Yes, but even on one leg, he showed his medal, you know?
No, he showed his
yeah.
heart for sure. But I
a
just
true,
think, man, he
a
was
true
already,
warrior. Yeah, true
yeah,
warrior.
facts. For facts. He had true warrior, man. But I just think that, him getting clipped on his legs like that and him flipping, like he was getting knocked off his feet. Like
2
and I was
years
just like,
after
oh,
a very
man, like-
long fucking healing process from the fucking broken fucking shin too.
I mean, he beat Silva. Shit, he beat Silva.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he beat the fucking man that
So-
beat the man.
yeah. So I'm just like, I mean, I don't think that's gonna be the last time we seen him, but he's gonna have to climb his way back
No,
up. if
he
wants
said
to
he
fight
won
for
the
that
fight.
title.
Yeah, one more. I think
Huh?
one more time. I think you're
Yeah.
right. I think he wants to fight one more time. I don't think he's gonna retire.
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson today said he ain't retiring either.
What y'all think about Ferg?
Man, Kukui is a legend.
I think people fucking shit on him. I go, that guy was undefeated for 8 fucking years. Bloody
Right.
messes. Savage.
Yeah, no,
And you guys just want to shit on him?
Yeah, people talk about how
He
he's
wouldn't
lost
say
6
to his
straight,
face.
but he won like 11 straight before that, though.
12
Yeah.
straight, yeah.
He's a
And then
bad
won
man.
11 straight prior.
He's a bad
Al
man.
Kukui, the
for sure.
fucking Mexican boogeyman, man.
What y'all think?
that-
Okay, before I get off with y'all and close this store, I want to ask y'all what y'all think is next for Aljo, because it's a lot of different things that Aljo could go. He could literally go in every different direction. What do y'all think his next?
I
What do you
hope,
think
I hope
Aljo's
something
thing
good
could do?
for him, bro. I wouldn't even know what to do with him, but I want something good to happen. I would ask Pulse that question. I really want. I think he's a good fucking human being, and I think he's only done everything they asked him to fucking do. So, I think he's fucking obviously he's still young enough to make another run, right?
You know what
He's
surprised
young enough
me?
to make
What
another
surprised
run.
what surprised me was after the fight, Aljo was so humble. He was like, "Dang, I like."
Well, that's good.
He gave
That's good though.
he gave
That's-
O'Malley flowers. Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
didn't
that's
think he was
good.
that
That's a
good.
mixed martial arts thing. They don't talk trash.
yeah. He was like, and he even said he goes, and y'all want me to move up? Imagine what Volk would do to me. Like if he got
Yeah,
caught,
I was
got
I
hit-
was concerned when I heard that too, bro.
Yeah, he was like, if he hit me like that, imagine what Volk gonna do to me. And I was just like, oh shit, he's a humble guy. I was like, all right, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's
if
really.
I don't know if that's
what
the
that's what makes
heart
me
you're
love the
supposed to
sport
have.
of mixed martial arts, bro. When that humbleness comes out,
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing to see. Out of someone that loses and is a class act about it, I think it teaches so much. Listen, it ain't always left. it ain't always like that in real life, you know. Even though that's real life, that's just, you know, in the spotlight, you know what I mean. But in everyday life on the streets or whatever, you know, it's not like that.
Yeah.
And it should be. It should be. You know what I mean?
For somebody to give the flowers like that, I was like, man, that's very like humble. Like he humbled down. You know, he was just like,
it should inspire you, bro. It should inspire you to be a better person, like he was. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then who was it? Was it Hollaball? Hollaball? I don't know. Bobby, if you watched the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, I watched the Ultimate. I watched. Oh shit! Fucking.
Hollaball.
We missed fucking Dana White fucking Contender Series. Oh
Yeah.
fuck!
And I'm like, hey, okay, look. If you watched the Ultimate Fighter, Bobby, who you think stuck out to you the most besides the winners? Because it was Hollaball, and then you had Katana. Who you think stuck out the most besides them?
I think all those guys that fought in that ring, the two fights,
yeah,
from both, right? I think all of them look good. I think all of them deserve contracts.
The contract. They all get. Yeah, I agree.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
I think they're a breath of fresh air, like the Dana White Contender Series. I forgot fucking. I didn't forget earlier until I started smoking and doing this podcast. Hey, the live version, we would have been done. Dude, Paus, how the fuck did I forget? I blame it on the weed, man. I don't like fucking making excuses, bro. But I kept smoking. I smoked 2 fatties. I got big joints, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where you at? Where you at? You in Boston?
Yeah, my whole life.
In Boston,
Southwest Quincy, right connected to Boston. Yeah.
Nice, dog. Nice.
Deantown. I know where you're from the 5th Ward, bro.
Yeah, but now like I think Hollaball's gonna do great things, man. That UFC fighter, and then the bantamweight Katana and man, they fought.
Both those guys are gonna be really fucking good.
Yeah, they're gonna be something to mess with. I think Aljo, he needs to just
hey, you should start watching fucking Tuesdays, bro. And Friday mornings, watch Muay Thai. Watch ONE FC Muay Thai, bro. You'll love Muay Thai. They get so fucking vicious in there. It's very technical, right? But you gotta watch Dana White Contender, because that's all the new talent coming up every year.
Yeah. There's a dude named Mondo, man. What do you okay, before I log off, because I gotta close up shop, but what do y'all think about Big Baby? I know I
think he's good. You like him, Post?
You talking about Jarrell Miller or the other one, the new one?
Oh, wait, yeah, there's 2 of them. He's right. There's 2 of them.
I'm talking about the boxer.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Jarrell Miller or the guy? Jared Anderson.
Anderson? I think he's legit.
He's a good young heavyweight, but he's not ready for he's not ready for the elites, you know.
No, he needs time.
Okay, Bobby, before I log off, Wilder or AJ?
Oh, Wilder's gonna fucking hurt AJ. I wish AJ would just retire right now. Save him the fucking hospital bill.
Yes, sir. And you know, Fury and Ngannou. What you got?
Fury's gonna make him look like Francis is gonna be tied up to 1-2 rounds. He's gonna be able to keep his hands up. He's gonna make him look silly.
I don't know if y'all know, but Fury got a show on Netflix.
Yeah, I do. My wife watched it the other night. I go, that's maybe the oldest show on TV I'll watch with you. I said.
Yeah, that's something y'all watch. All right, baby. I appreciate you having me post.
Hey, it was good to meet you. Dude, you're a good man.
Yeah,
Take it easy. Respect, brother.
For sure, brother. I'll see y'all later, all right?
All right, bet. Holla at me, bro.
Holla, baby.
Damn, dude, I can't believe I missed fucking Dana White Contender Series, bro. He's a good man right there. I like that. I like him, man. I like fucking 2 joints. And I remember 2 joints from years ago. And
man,
that was on earlier. It was really fucking down there too. Really nice guy. And those 2 guys, show. Tell them
Yeah, no. Listen,
I
I,
ain't not doing
I gotta try to go on live with Sonosi, man. I think me and him have got a good rapport, and I appreciate
Yeah,
Sonosi
do you
coming
think,
through,
dude?
even though that wasn't recorded. And I appreciate Two Joints coming through, and I appreciate you coming on. Granted, you like I said, man, I can't say enough good things about you, bro.
Thank you.
You
Hats off to you, bro.
thank you.
I appreciate seeing you do well, bro.
Thank you so much. And yeah, so we've been live for about an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Unofficially,
I
we've been
know.
live for about 3 hours.
We're live for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and
I didn't even realize. I'm like, oh shit, I don't got nothing to do tonight. Well, you know why? Because it's the third weekend of Dana White. That's why I forgot.
yeah,
So much time off.
yeah. No, we can definitely catch the recap and chop it up about that. But
Yeah, you're right.
I wanted to say, shouts out to Tim and to Ray. I appreciate you guys. Let me
shout
control
out
the ship.
to the people.
It
Yeah.
probably won't happen again. I ain't gonna lie. When I first was lobbying to be the producer of this show, I wanted to be like the third wheel, like sort of like Jamie on JRE. If you watch that program, and they'd be like, "Can you pull something up?" And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I appreciate them because they
watched Joe Rogan. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with that. Want to be a producer, like I know what you mean.
Yeah, no, but listen, I think that I think they're gonna blow up, man. I think they got a good thing going, and I appreciate them having faith in me to do it. Probably won't happen again, but I'm gonna start going live on my channel, and I want you to know, granted, you're welcome anytime.
You're a good man, dude. They should absolutely. They seem like good fucking people. I couldn't hear anything they were saying. I didn't know they were your fucking.
Yeah, no, they're great guys.
Those are the guys. I had no idea.
And shout
I've been
out,
saying peace and shit.
shout out to the Cleveland Guardians. Apparently, they won. They beat the Dodgers.
Oh,
And,
nice. So I'm sure they were happy. Were they happy or sad?
Yeah, no, they're happy about that.
Oh, happy. All right. Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And
everything worked out good.
Yeah, and shout out Mystic Moss. Congrats on 7 years on YouTube. Happy anniversary to the MMA hole.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No, that's about it. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Appreciate everybody for coming through.
Shout out to Rush Hour MMA.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Rush Hour was Jay Smooth. Kenshiro Ryu.
Shout out in the Granite 617.
Absolutely. Promote your shit.
Post Reloaded.
That's my handle. And yeah, so this has been Bro episode 225. I guess we're gonna sign off from here. Catch you guys later.
Amen. Peace. Now just shut the live off. That's it.